Bloomberry Resorts opened 2026 with a tough reminder. A larger casino footprint cannot always shield against weakening gaming demand. The first quarter saw consolidated gross gaming revenue fall 12.6% year-on-year to just over 14.6 billion pesos, as both VIP and mass market segments lost momentum across Philippine gaming floors. VIP rolling chip volume dropped nearly 40%, mass table drop fell nearly 10%, and slot coin-in also declined, signs of a broad, not isolated slowdown. This contraction led to a steep earnings decline. EBITDA dropped 32% to under 3 billion pesos, and net income swung to a 125 million loss, down sharply from a 3.31 billion pesos profit a year earlier. The key driver: weaker performance at Solar Entertainment City, where gross gaming revenue plunged nearly 18%. While the Solar North property showed growth, especially in slots, it wasn't enough to counterbalance the pressure from the mature flagship property. Margins came under further stress. Even as non-gaming revenue from hotels and restaurants rose over 25%, the uplift was insufficient to cover declining gaming revenue and rising operating costs. Total operating expenses crept higher, while EBITDA margin narrowed by nearly 8 percentage points year-on-year. In fact, a favorable VIP hold rate softened the headline results. Without it, underlying profitability would have looked even weaker. On the balance sheet, cash and cash equivalents rose over 19% to 31.5 billion pesos, but this was largely driven by a new short-term loan, which also lifted current liabilities. The current ratio declined to 1.66x, reflecting increased leverage. Despite this, Bloomberry remains compliant with debt covenants, and core liquidity appears stable. Operating cash flow stayed positive, though it narrowed noticeably compared to last year. Investing cash outflows were tied to ongoing renovation works, and financing inflows mainly reflected the new loan. While not a solvency event, these results highlight thinning earnings cushions amid persistent cost pressures and gaming weakness. Looking ahead, investors face key questions. Will gaming volumes at Entertainment City recover? Can Solar North scale up meaningfully? And will digital gaming shift from a cost center to an earnings contributor? For now, Bloomberry's Q1 results signal resilience, but with far less room for missteps in the quarters ahead.